Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rafe Gal. We are continuing with our latest, greatest run of the Zelda Link to the Past Randomizer. So, we are going to quick finish up the overworld. Actually, do we actually need to? I feel like we do need to get the fire rod. Just, for some reason, yes. There's like one spot in Ganon's tower. No, we can do it without. We can do it without. It's just hard. No? I'm blanking out. I'm not 100% sure. I'll be honest. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway. I'm doubting myself now. Okay, we're gonna quick do a couple of the little side things, and then we're gonna just boss rush. If we happen to find the fire rod along the way, great. I'm gonna do the ones that don't take the fire rod first, however. Or that, actually that's all of them. So, never mind. I'm gonna do the shorter ones. First. Okay, that was worthless. Great. Yeah, we technically don't need fire rod to be any of the levels. But I think we do need it for Ganon's tower. I'm really going back and forth on that, whether it's actually required or if I'm just thinking it is. Just gonna do this escort mission. We're gonna warp back once we get down to the desert, and do Desert Palace. It seems like a good starting spot. I've already done most of these little side areas, so. This should be, I mean, Desert Palace is a short level to start with. That's why I'm starting with that, and I haven't decided yet. What else do we have to do still? We have to finish Palace of Darkness. We got the lantern now, so we can finish Palace of Darkness. That's not gonna be bad. Yeah, Palace of Darkness. Thieves Town. We're like most of the way done with Palace of Darkness anyway. Ooh. Might have to do that fetch quest when we go back for Thieves Town. Again, the only thing we really need right now is, I believe we technically need the fire rod. If not, it's at least easier with the fire rod. So, again, I'm not gonna kinda go all out for it. I'm trying to remember if I actually got the desert cave yet. I don't think I did. We're gonna check, ooh. Crap. We don't know what we need to get into Misery Mire either. Maybe I'm not as done as I thought. Oh well. It was a fun thought. We are pretty much in just at least getting through most of the dungeons. We just need to get into Misery Mire, which I forgot. That was a short sight on my part. And there's the fire rod. It's like it's on cue. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna do the back way in and get Misery Mire and figure out what pendant I need while I'm at it. And get that, there's like 3 extra chests this way, so we'll do that real quick. Then we'll get up there, get the fire rod, and then we're good to go. Hey, it's Bombos. We actually can get in. That's pretty awesome. So yeah, we're just gonna still get the 3 chests here. These 2, and then the one in, wow. The one that you, on the upper desert ledge. Okay, so what I was saying before is still true. Oh, actually, that means I don't need to do this. I don't know where silver arrows are. Meh. We'll risk it. We're gonna risk it. We're taking risks. Maybe we'll find them as we go. Ganon will also tell me where the silver arrows are when I get to him, so even if I don't happen to find them, if I save enough time by just rushing these dungeons, that means I only have to go back and do 1, instead of having to go back and do all of them. Okay, and I don't remember exactly where this is, in terms of warping back and forth. I'm gonna see if... Yes. So now that that's open, we should be able to just go through here. We just need to... Our goal for all of these now is big key, boss, go. I don't need to get everything, I just need the big key so I can kill the boss. Big key. Go. Full health is nice. It's going to make this easier. And it's going to make me have to stop less when I get back to do Misery Mire. Okay. We'll see if I actually remembered everything. I'm pretty sure I've got what I need though. Crap. Okay. I love these little rooms in this. I know I've said this in at least one of the other videos, but I'm just gonna say it again. I love the way that these rooms are set up, because all of them except for that last one are keys that are hidden under pots. But they have these, like, there's torches and enemies and tiles and all this stuff that you have to, you know, avoid. And they all look like they could, I mean, in other dungeons, they are the types of things that you need to deal with. Like, you know, the torches here that move the wall. You know, that last room has 4 torches in it, and there's like 2 or 3 hallways later in the game that are very similar, except when you light those torches, that's how you progress. Okay. I might be switching to fire rod. I figured that the tempered sword would be more effective. If you're not aware, the fire rod kills these guys in 2 hits. If you can hit them, which I am apparently bad at. There we go. One. Okay. So, basically the same thing for the next dungeon. Misery Mire, we're gonna go through it like normal, because I don't know where the big key is, so I need to get every chest until I find the big key. And I was already following the most convenient route to do so. Okay. I'd been saying for quite a while that I needed to check my route on this. I think the route I was using is actually really solid for the most part, except for there's one room that I needed to cut out. There's one room I didn't need to go to, that I had been going to. So this one's probably a small key, because there are locked doors. No? Looks like that's a treasure, which is a little odd. And suddenly, everything I know is thrown into turmoil. Basically, the thing I was doing that I didn't need to do was going north here. It requires a little bit of backtracking to get that one chest, but go through here, and there is a switch, like a red-blue switch like the one that I would have found up there, over here. So, oop, that was not terribly elegant. I am really not used to doing this endgame stuff with Green Tunic. And I'm kind of worried about Ganon's Tower suddenly. I don't know what I even hit. I hit something off screen. I do have potions, so I just need to be more cautious about remembering to use them if I'm at a spot where I need to use them. Okay, let's try this again. Well, that's even one of the stationary ones. Now I just feel dumb. I got the crap kicked out of me by a stationary thing that only shoots when I swing my sword. And slow-moving skulls. Small key. No. I talk a lot of crap. I have talked a lot of crap about shields in the last few videos. I would like to apologize to shields everywhere. Let's see, we still want blue. One chest here. Big key. And we're go. No, this way. I'm getting better. Not great, but I'm getting better. Okay. This boss. I also was reminded of the name. This is Vitreous, the upcoming boss here. Oh crap. I need one more small key. Actually, let's check down here. Since I'm here anyway. Aha! Definitely getting better. Refill magic, and be very thankful that I have the lantern, because this part in the dark looks like it would be extremely painful. You have to find your way over here, remove the pot, and place the block on the right spot in the dark if you don't have the lantern and you want to try and do it anyway, like a crazy person. Okay. One of the tricks to save just saving little bits of time, which is kind of what adds up, is to, wow, get the crap kicked out of you, apparently. One of the little ways to save time is to, okay, I'm done getting the crap kicked out of me now. That did not work. I thought it would. So yeah, what I was actually trying to say is one of the ways that you can save yourself a little bit of time is by lighting bombs as soon as you go in the room instead of setting them where you need to put them. Letting that, if you time it right so that fuse goes down, it can go a long way. You know, I think with Gold Sword even, that might be the fastest way to do that. Okay. 2 down. Unfortunately, we have to do, like, Thieves Town is actually most of the dungeon that you have to do still. Ice Palace, we should actually be... Ice Palace shouldn't actually be terrible, surprisingly. Just because we don't have to do... We're not trying to get all the chests, and as long as we get the... as long as we get the big key early enough, it should be pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and do that next. So if I hadn't found the fire rod, you have to use bombos to kill every single one of these little blue guys. Which you can do, but it eats a lot of magic. So the real trick here is, once we get the big key, we don't need to do anything else. Because we can use the block from the Staff of Samaria. To finish the puzzle without needing to do pushing the block from above, which you need the pegs down for, which requires a second trip. Big key. Awesome. So, with all the stuff already, this should be pretty straightforward. Crap! That guy is annoying. And prevented me from getting my good aim on that. There. Screw that guy. Okay. Okay. I might need one small key. I can't remember. I mean, I know I need this one, like, to get into the next room and stuff like that, but there may be one additional one. That is correct. I want the red pegs down because I'm not good enough to do a bomb jump and I don't need to. Those penguin enemies are weird. Like, just in general. I'm actually gonna go this way. I believe this should be the right way. Yes. We got the big key, so I am gonna stop real quick here, just in case this is a small key. Awesome. Just in case, because I think I might need one, and I can't remember for sure, and this makes me feel better. There we go. And I think that should be my fastest ice palace ever. You know, it's weird because most of those last couple runs I've done, I haven't had the opportunity to do a boss rush. I've still had required items to do through most of the game, to the point where, you know, I was looking through every chest in Turtle Rock, even. Okay. So yeah, I kind of wanted to try and do this without having to get everything for a while, because I feel like I always have to get everything. And I've been getting better at stuff like the chest counts, where you can skip chunks of a level or stuff like that, but I mean, this is a whole different kind of run at this point. Making sure. Next time I'm on the menu. Yeah, okay. So it is just Eastern Palace and Palace of Darkness and Thieves' Town left. God, I hate those pterodactyls. They seem to hate me. Yeah, that's the worst. I believe this is the fastest way to get to the boss. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Only on occasion. Okay. Need the bow anyway, and it gets those guys out of the way. Because those electrified guys are one of the most annoying enemies in the game by far. Along with all the other enemies that I complain about all the time. Let's see. Red is correct. Always miss that. Oh, I already got that. I can see now. I mean, I felt like I was doing okay with this, but I must have just not been aiming right for that. Oh. There's my problem. You need a small key for that. Hey, that explains why I couldn't get through. I think I actually did that part right, in the dark. I just didn't have the key. Okay. I remember where the chests I'm missing are, so it should be pretty straightforward. except for that part. Darn. The actually moving thing is important. There we go. Okay, so there should be a lot of stuff over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and get it all because I'm having to go out of my way for it anyway. So I feel like I might as well. This is the part I was definitely not going to do in the dark. At this point, it'll probably save me a trip if I happen to find silver arrows. And I need the small key. Still no small key, okay. Must be one of the other two. 2 chests. One of them is the left side of the rupee room, which I apparently got lost in somehow, even though it's a pretty straightforward room. I guess we'll find out what I was doing wrong there. And the other one is... Wait, no, that should be it. So this should be a small key. Oh, I must have gone too far north or gotten stuck over here. One or the other. I think I must have gone too far north and actually just been running into the wall towards the top side there. Okay. So those are the dark rooms I was missing. I've got my key now. I just need to go back around, get back to the room. See if I can make this. I always have trouble with this one. Okay, let's see if this works first. I think it needs to be on screen for that to work. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Okay. Hey, got it right that time. Do I have to do these guys again? Yep. Refill the arrows. Get hit in the back and don't care. I really should probably care more, but I don't. Should be 1 turtle here. Is this the 6 turtle room? This is 6 turtles that you actually have to kill. Yeah. All of this in the dark. I could do this part probably, because it's pretty straightforward, but the rest of it probably would have struggled with. Okay, Helmosaur. Tempered Sword might actually be enough to just use that instead of, or once I get the mask off. Probably doesn't take too many hits. Yeah, 3. 3's not very many. It must take like 1 or 2 from Gold Sword then. Rupees, yay! Actually, that's good, because I'm actually low on rupees, and we'll probably want to get another potion before I do Gan's Tower. Excuse me. Oh, apparently I do not know how to drink water. I should work on that. Ironically, I was drinking water to keep from coughing. Okay, Thieves Town. Like I said, this is gonna be probably one of the longer ones just because you still have to do most of the dungeon regardless. I think there's literally 2 rooms that you can skip if you, as long as you have the boss key. If you don't have the boss key, you still have to do them. So there's only 1 room you can skip regardless. And honestly, if I'm going down that way anyway, I might get it just to be safe because it's not out of the way. But I got the boss key right away. So now I just need to get the small key. It should be in one of these. Wait, is it? I'll double check on the next room. I'm pretty sure I need a small key. No, it's the big key. Okay. So yeah, we're good. Don't need to do the other 2 rooms there. As I instinctively go after another fairy while I'm at full health. Just not dealing with it. As I get hit anyway in the next room that I never get hit in. Okay. I'm not sure if this is actually faster, but I'm pretty sure it is, so we're gonna try it. I see a lot of the racers use the mirror a lot more to go back to the beginning, which seems weird to me in these longer dungeons, but meh, whatever. Actually... Probably still need to go flip the... Yeah, we still need to go back up and flip the block. There we go. So... should be able to just cut across here. And I think we can go this way, which saves us from having to do the big chest room on the side. Or that annoying conveyor belt room. Which leads us to the fight with Blind. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. My tires fixed flat rate. Ah. Three hits per head. And I'm gonna use the cane for the last one. I probably could have used it for the last two because of the half magic, but meh. Okay, I'm doing really well here, all things considered. Like, my time feels pretty good. If I get lucky on Ganon's tower and get a key, or the big key early, then I will probably be in line to have my best time yet. Trying to remember, I think you do need to go around to get to Ganon's tower. Yes. You can either go Turtle Rock or the Dark World Cave, either way. And I think I'm gonna go Dark World Cave because I think Dark World Cave is faster if you haven't unlocked Turtle Rock and if you have the mirror for the rocks. Then Dark World Cave is definitely faster. So we're gonna do that. Okay. And best part here, I can actually dash through those guys without as much trouble as I've usually been having. Ganon's Tower. Ooh. Okay. So, basically the plan here, go as fast as possible and get the big key. If I happen to find silver arrows and some tunics along the way, great. Once we get big key and one more thing, or big key and at least one small key, we're good. That is the way this works. Do the two on the right side real quick first, because they're both right there. Then we're going to bounce over to the left side. Left side is where most of the chests are. We can come back to the right side in the event that we need to. I guess it's wrong, or I forgot one of them, rather. Thought I was all clever being ready with my hookshot. 4 chests here. Quake. This is the room of punish you for swinging your sword more than you have to. Ha. Gathering that last heart was vindictive. And then I threw it away right away. Because I'm smooth. Going back to me being smooth. For those of you who are not aware, that is not a true statement. Me being smooth. Okay. There is the slimmest of possibilities that that is where the big key is, and that I'll have to get a small key and come back. But I believe that is normally a small key. Yeah, I can use that. That was terrible. Grab the heart. Making this a little slower than is probably necessary, but Green Tunic, being careful. Okay, there are 4 chests over here, which are pretty much never gotten otherwise, because I think they're just like, I think this is like one of our culprits for just getting random stuff thrown in, because I'm pretty sure these are like arrows and stuff normally. Okay, we're feeling a lot safer now. Blue tunic and another heart container. We're actually almost maxed out on hearts, otherwise we probably would have been having more problems than I am. Got the skip. Okay. This is where the paths reconnect. We don't have the big key yet, so we don't want to go to the side there. But we will skip this little maze puzzle. And go to this back section. There's a glitched out anti-fairy there. The reason for that is apparently something to do with the sprite on top of the torch in that opening room not being a key. Stupid ice. Okay. 3 chests. Finally get a shield. Too little, too late. I don't know if that actually blocks anything in this tower. Actually, it probably does. It could actually be useful. I don't want to demean it too much. Okay. So, with that, time to go to the right side. That was the left side. No big key yet. Although at this point, I'm kind of okay with that because it means that there's more chances for us to find silver arrows here and not have to backtrack to get them. I am planning on still going back and getting silver arrows. I don't know the silverless kill. You can kill Ganon without getting silver arrows. It is possible. It is just challenging. And that's not what I wanted. There we go. I'm going with the blue boomerang for this because while I am not great with it, I am decent with it. It does not trigger the 2 little guys that shoot out projectiles. I believe the room above me there is a trap room. I could be wrong. I hate doubting myself on stuff like that. Is this a trap room? This is a trap room. Great. See? This is what happens when you doubt yourself. Believe in yourself. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and clear everything out of the way just to be safe. I don't want to end up getting zapped at the last minute. Okay. Come on, come on. No! Okay. Saving magic. Normally I would do that with stuff of Samaria. Those guys take so many hits to kill. There we go. There we go. We are now one wonderful item short of feeling very confident. I'm gonna go ahead since we're pretty much like... I think there's like one chest left or something like that this way, or one room with chests left this way. That was a mistake. There we go. Just to be clear, yes, I am failing terribly at this and should probably just try doing it the normal way, or give up and move on to better things, or use the cape, which is probably actually the smart way to do this. There we go. This is the room I always overthink, so I am not going to overthink it this time. Like I've said before, there is a similar room in Lufia 2, so I have this weird tendency to... Oh, I don't have this one memorized. Is it seriously just straight across? Crap, 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 crap. Good news is it's just straight across. Okay. I know where I'm at. I was down on both, so we're gonna just call it good. I mostly didn't want to risk it if I was close to the end. So unfortunately there was not actually even a chest in that area. Red mail. That was worth picking up. So we have pretty much what we need. Except silver arrows, but we're gonna go through, finish Ganon's tower, and then from there, Ganon will tell us where the silver arrows are and we can go run and get them. assuming that they are not in a ridiculously, stupidly hard to get to place. In which case, I will probably just ignore them and cry. No, I'm actually gonna go get them no matter what. I don't know how to do the silverless kill. I have a vague idea, but vague ideas don't mean much. There we go. Not completely elegant, but better than it could have been. What the heck? The BMOS shot can take your arrows out of the sky. That is new to me and really cool. I'm waiting for the BMOS to finish that rotation so he doesn't shoot me in the face. BMOS likes shooting me in the face. Wow. I managed to get through that much easier than I expected. There we go. Wish I had the bug catching that right about now. But that's okay. I'm just gonna get a quick health refill here. Actually, I think there's arrows in there too. Although 24 arrows after Armos should be fine. Nope, no arrows. I mean, I pretty much just need arrows for Ganon at this point, but I've still got the whole gauntlet left. Ooh, okay. And there's the arrow I needed and a bag of full hearts. This whole section is one of the worst parts in the game, so... whatever I can get. Ugh. Okay. No, because everyone's favorite part of this game was obviously ice physics and conveyor belts. Especially with spiky enemies everywhere. Can't remember what's in these pots, but I want stuff. Keep my reserves up for the second half of this. Okay. There we go. At that point, I don't even care if I fell in the hole. Yes! There is a way to do that in one cycle. It involves hitting the fourth enemy as you So yeah, it involves hitting the 4th enemy while you, with your sword while you trigger the block to kill the other 3. It does not sound pleasant, and I'll take a 2 cycle at that point. This is the room I was questioning whether or not it's possible without the fire rod. I think it might be, but if it is probably not easy. Gonna grab all the stuff just in case. I do want to get all the chests here because silver arrows could be a thing, and I don't want to have to come back. Like, most of the levels, I'm okay with coming back and quick trying to grab all the chests for one level. This one is going to be a pain to come back and do. I probably don't need the cape since I've got gold sword, but that's okay. I'll do it anyway. Bumpers. Little... My commentary earlier about the enemies in this game is really summed up by this one room. The last room, very, very last room with enemies, with normal enemies. It's not the horsehead guards that spit fireballs, or the knights with swords and shields, or any of that. No, it's the beetles with the little masks on their faces that you can't hit in the face. There we go. So, I'm not gonna go heal up and restock and everything before I fight this Ganon, or before I go into Ganon, because I don't have silver arrows. So, my goal is gonna be to get through the first 3 phases, or first 2 phases. I've got the gold sword and the red mail now, so I think I can do it. I'm feeling confident. Ganon will tell me where the arrows are at that point. Phase 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I may have overcommitted there. Okay, I want to make sure I get this though. Not being able to get hit at all would have sucked, and I'm still kind of getting my butt kicked. This is possibly the worst Ganon fight I've done in a long time. Ice Palace. Okay. So, here's the trick. Now we know where the arrows are. We can do 1 level instead of all of the levels. That's a wall. I probably shouldn't be in a wall. Okay. So, first things first. I promise there's a method to my madness. Okay, first things first, I'm down on potions. So, I'm going here because this is, I believe, the most rupees in one place in the game. I think the potion's 160. I want 2. Do I need 2? That gold sword. I'm gonna have... Yeah, screw it. We don't need 2. So, since we've already checked a few chests and we've got most of the doors open, we've got the big key, this should go a lot faster than it normally does. And see, I'm going into reflex mode instead of going here without opening. The door was already open. I was just doing that whole, you know, checking the door for traps when it's just sitting there unlocked thing. That was a D&D reference if you didn't get it. Okay. Yes. So yeah, I don't need to actually do like the basement part at all, which is nice. I basically just need to do the one regular loop, and that should hit all of them. Since I don't need to go back, it'll actually save me a lot of time. Don't need the key there, and I need the red down. Gold sword does pretty well against those guys too, I guess. Yes, this way. No. I hate this room. I hate this room. Stairs, my worst enemy. Like, seriously. I mean, I suppose walking down an icy set of stairs in, you know, armor, waving the sword around and stuff is probably not easy. I'll give Link that, I guess. So yeah, I don't need to go up there. I just need to do this whole left section. A little bit of health goes a long way. There we go. Okay. Nope. Don't need to kill anything in there. Do need to go this way. Come on. Through the obnoxious wall of whatever those are. By the way, this hopefully will also illustrate why I skipped the chests in so many levels. Like, there's a lot to these dungeons, and if you don't actually have to check a lot of the chests, it goes a lot faster. Silver arrows. Don't tell me I'm right on top of the rock. Nope. Okay. Flute. Witch's hut. Ocean. Okay, so I've got 2 potions. I'm not actually sure. I think this is the fastest way. If you don't have Aghanim. So, I've got silver arrows now. I need to remember to switch to those when the next time I switch items, I'll stop and switch those quick. I need hammer right now still, so there's no point. My instinct to do all the things keeps like springing up. Like, hey, I need to, you know, oh, I should have stopped and got the big bomb on the way because it's on the way. Six hits means he'll go to his second phase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crap. I am getting my butt kicked, and I do not like it. I need to stop failing so bad. I don't remember how many hits I got last time, but I think I should be good. I'll do one more just to be safe. I know I got at least 2 hits. Then I'll just concentrate on full defense there for a second. Ugh. My gosh, I am just getting my butt kicked by these fire bats in a way that I have not done in quite some time. As I remember that I probably should also do that. Probably shouldn't have spammed that fire rod. Okay, I'm gonna be conservative here, just to be safe. I am out of potions right now, so I figure better safe than sorry. Okay, there we go. My quest is over. And once again, we are going to go into the fast forward of the credits because I have watched it way too many times recently. I am also amused. Let's see, schismatic? We have a lot of those. I've been impressed with how many Sahasrara names there are. Life lessons for sale because you spent 500 rupees to get 20. Fungus for life means simple mushroom for hearts. Boy has lunch again. Okay. Venus was her name. Dwarven swordsmiths. The drug dealing kid. I don't remember what he had. Was it the mushroom? It might have been the mushroom. Gary the old man. Okay. Dancing pickles. That one's consistent. And the broken heart sleeps again forever, which means there was a heart piece in the Master Sword. That was probably not worth getting. Okay. So, overall, that was a much more... That run was much better than the last couple I've done. Like, the Seed was better. It was easier. I still feel like I didn't do a great job. Mostly for the first trek into Palace of Darkness. I feel like that was a mistake. I did it because I wasn't thinking, and because I felt like I needed to just do it while I was right next to Eastern, but I forgot about the lantern, and at that point I should have turned around. I should have just bailed. I shouldn't have gone in at all. I probably would have saved a lot of time if I hadn't done that whole trek to Eastern on the Dark World side like I did. So yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at. Notice there was a lot less compasses, a lot less pendants, a lot less maps. 2 out of 6, Desert Palace. 5 out of 8 for Thieves Town. 6 out of 8 Misery Mire. I did a lot less than I normally would have. Ganon's Tower I had to do a lot. I have a sneaking suspicion. Oh, my rupee count is also much lower than a lot of other times. Item menu lag is still pretty good compared to where I was at, but it's still much higher than the other runs I've seen. That's a place I could cut a lot of time out, and my total was about 220. I feel like I could have gotten it under 2 hours if I really had pushed in a couple places instead of second guessing myself, and if I had not made the same mistake with the lantern that I talked about. So that was yet another Zelda randomizer. Hey, they're getting shorter. That's good for me, and if you're enjoying watching them, then it might not be good for you. But I'm gonna keep making them. Again, my friend Mike has been kind of poking me about these a lot, and since he started running seeds alongside me, if there's other people who are interested in that, by the way, I can hook you up with ROMs and stuff if you're wanting to either make your own video of the same thing or compare times at the end at least. We're kind of going on, we're doing screenshots on the honor system right now, but it's fun, and honestly, I think that's what this type of ROM is designed for. That's what these, like I said, the Zelda 1 feels more like luck, which means you have to do the whole map. You basically, through process of elimination, work through every single option. In this one, because in that one, once you get Bomb and Candle, every spot on the map is open. On this one, you start with like 20 chests that you can get access to, and you have to use your logic to work through it. So it feels like there's more skill to it for a race and less luck. The other one I think is still really fun, and it's a good challenge because it makes you rethink the original Zelda. But this, especially the dungeons, but this is a fun thing to just sit and do like this. I think this is probably going to be my last one for a little bit, just because I feel like I need to take a break and because I'm going on vacation here. So I'm not going to be doing anything for a few days, but I might do a few more other videos before I leave. We'll see. So, not this, something else, obviously. So, give me a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Now that I'm talking in awkward silence for quite a while. Leave a comment if you enjoyed this, if you have suggestions for other things to do. Check out the other videos on the channel, Quintet series, other Zelda races, Let's Plays of the original Zelda and Link to the Past, Heart of Lost Vikings, a few other samples. Definitely check out the Regalia video if you have not. That one is a game that just came out. I kickstarted like 2 years ago, and it finally came out, and I'm really enjoying it. It's got like this Persona-esque time management and relationship system that makes it really interesting for this, otherwise basic indie tactical RPG. And it's got a pretty solid voice acting and writing. But I talk about that in the video. You should go watch it, and then if you enjoyed it and think you might like the game, go buy it on Steam. They don't pay me anything for that. I'm just telling you because it's a good game. So yeah, catch you next time.